I was actually at UMass Amherst without a major declared, and um, it came to the time where I had to, and so you go to this fair inside of UMass, and everyone throws all their why you should join their program, their major,
Right, right,
and
right.
computer science was the one that kind of caught me. Except I didn't know anything. Now I'm old, just turned 47 yesterday, matter of fact, and
Happy
thank you
belated.
so much. And I knew nothing about computer science. It barely, I think the internet was like just coming about. And but the head of the department said, "Yeah, you'll be fine. You got this. I know your high school and it had something fine." So I did it. Let me tell you something. It was far from fine. It was the most not fine that was possible.
That's awesome.
My dad always said, "Don't lie, don't cheat, and don't steal." But if I followed that "don't cheat" thing, there would be zero chance that I would have been able to stay in UMass for that first time in that first semester of computer science. So it became very clear that I needed to find a different path. And so I started like, what do I know? And what I knew was the catering world, right? And it just so happened that at the time, I'm not 100% sure what it is today, but UMass Amherst hospitality department, which was hotel, restaurant, travel administration, was number 2 in the country behind Cornell. And I didn't even know if I'd get in to the program. It was very competitive. And I went there and I talked to them, and they're like, yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to transfer into this program. And I'm like, but I feel like if you give me a chance, right? And so like I can I can usually talk my way into most things, and so I did. I talked my way into that major, and I kind of followed that path, and it was a tough path within the college world because it was almost like a double major. You needed to take 40 culinary credits, 60 business credits, and then an additional 40 credits on top of within the just the hospitality
So
business
it was
piece of it.
140 credits
Yeah,
in
it was a
total.
lot, right? And
Okay.
like, and I was already kind of behind because I didn't start there, and so I had to jam a lot into a little bit of time. And I wasn't one who really wanted to go to college 5 days a week while I'm living in Amherst. So like, I had to jam them in from like my day started at 8 a.m. classes, and they literally usually would go to like 9:30 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so that I could have my Friday through Mondays off. And I jammed it in, and I did that. And my thought process the whole time was like, I feel like I don't know where I'll end up, but it's a really big industry, right? So it falls into the travel and tourism industry. So it could be hotels, it could be cruise ships, it could be restaurants, it could be, I mean, there's anything that it could be, right? And
Sure.
and, and it could be catering. And the thought in my mind really was that the owner of the company that I worked for through high school and college just had a lot of money. Being honest, like that dude's got a lot of money. I want to have a lot of money, so like
Right,
let's
right,
rock
yeah.
this, right? And
Yeah.
he made a lot of money doing that, but he also had made a lot of money in other avenues. I didn't know that at the time. So it made it change
That's
my
so look good.
yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
definitely
So he
look
was
good.
like, yeah, this is the greatest state that he lived in. Might have been a little bit different than I had imagined from getting there, but it's fine. So I did that. I did that through college, and it was like I said, it was a competitive program. It was a lot. It was intense, but I still found a lot of time to have fun there. And then I got out, and um, you have to jump into something in the real world. And like the great part about being in that program, well, in I granted I clearly by the fact that I wanted 3-day work weeks, it feels like I had a lot of fun there, and that's true. I did have a lot of fun there, but I was serious about my work and finished very high, in the class and was well recruited.